Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Deshaun from the Mother's House podcast. And I just listened to Kalila, or is it Kelela? I've heard people say both. So I'm going to say her, Kelela, I don't know. But now I like her new album. It's called Take Me Apart. I like it. It's very alternative R&B. R&B has really just kind of gone indie in order to survive, and I think that the reason it's done that is because hip hop has kind of taken over. So a lot of the best music is underground now. She's indie, and I really like the album. It's very cohesive. Some people may mistake that, or may also say that it's monotonous, but it has a great flow, and it's very emotive too. I love an album that can just put me in the mood. I love when music just kind of takes over my soul and make me feel like I'm literally in a different place. She has a beautiful voice. Some of the tracks are really heavily produced, so her voice kind of glides in and out in between. It's almost like it's an instrument and it's a part of the songs. Versus sometimes the voice can be, and I like both ways. Even when the voice is kind of on top of the song, I feel like her voice is more so used and kind of used as an instrument throughout the song, throughout the music, to kind of make it flow a lot better. It almost reminds me if Janet or Aaliyah were to do alternative R&B, or if they were to come to this day and age and do some alternative R&B. Aaliyah kind of did. Aaliyah was kind of getting there with we Need a Resolution, that era. So yeah, it kind of gives me that. But I like it. Like I said, it's a good feel. It's one of those albums you can just listen to and sit and jam and drive and think. It makes your mind move. The production is amazing. It's very alternative R&B of the day, of the 2017 going into 2018. It also kind of slightly reminds me of Dawn. I don't know, and I'm not saying she's like Dawn. I'm not saying Dawn is like her. I don't know who came out first, or came about first, but they kind of remind me of each other. Even how on the picture, how they look on the picture. But as I see them in their interviews and stuff, they look different. But the alternative R&B thing, it's dope. I like it. It's such a good feel. I've always liked just alternative R&B because it's such a step outside of the box of what regular R&B is, and it just gives you something different, and it helps to just make the genre grow, because we can do so much more than just the regular classic R&B, which we all love. But I like to see the genre grow and do different things, and really and truly fuck a genre, like do what you want to do. But I also love how intimate her voice is. I feel like it's almost like me and her are in a room and she's like singing to me. It's very intimate. It's very personal. I love that I don't feel like she's untouchable or unreachable. I think some people in their music, a lot of times they lose that personable, that quality that kind of makes you feel like you're right next to them, like you can reach out and touch them and relate to them. And she feels very human, and I love that. Very human, very intimate. Like I'm laying in bed and she's like singing to me. And she also plays with, or the producers play with her voice a lot, and it's this part on the song Better that sounds like she's literally just singing in your ear, and I think that's so freaking dope. And then I don't know, maybe I don't know my genres, but is it not a little bit of a house genre up in there? I know somebody's gonna comment and be like, "Oh, it's not motherfucking house," or they may say it is. I don't know, but I feel like I can really listen to a lot of this album at House in the Park in Atlanta when they have that on Labor Day and during the summer. But I love it. I like this genre. So, and I feel like this album is very this genre. It's very alternative R&B. So I like it. One day we're gonna have a rating system and stuff as we continue to do these album reviews, but I recommend this album if you like alternative R&B, like a FK Twigs, like a Don Richard, in that element. I think you'd really like this album. I do. It's fun. It's very emotive. It's good. It's a good listen. Some things you might not like about the album is it's production heavy. It is very heavy production. And I think sometimes the voice can kind of get lost in some of the things, but I personally can enjoy that. You know, I feel like music when it's good, but it depends on what kind of ear you got, what kind of taste you have, and I had one more thing that you might not the monotonousness, that element of it. It's to me it's more so cohesive. I like when I can listen to an album from front to back, but at the same time I can also appreciate a change up here or there. So, but there are some change ups in it, but you know, whatever, it's fine. Bye.